I lost my hearing when I was 3, and it was due to a really high fever. I had a lot of ear infections. I was born in Mississippi, and that's where a lot of humidity and just weird weather, and also my siblings had ear infections too, worse than I did, and for some reason it never affected them. But I just got sick one time, and then I progressively lost my hearing. And then my parents started realizing that I was not hearing as well, and so they had to speak up, and they were yelling, and they were like, "What is wrong?" And so they took me in, and sure enough, I had progressive hearing loss. I've been swimming for 13 years, and growing up was really hard with it, obviously, but with swimming, it really helped me. It was an outlet, and it was a place where I can come and just be myself, and no one really cared if I hurt or not, and it was something that I can pour my heart into, and it was something that was really special because I played basketball, I played soccer, and I played a few sports, but it never really fit, and it was always hard for me with my hard of hearing and not being able to hear whistles and all of that. And so swimming became a place where I could just unplug and just swim and just go for it. And all that I was competing against was myself, and I thought that was really cool, and all I could hear was me.
And from like a swimming perspective, I've learned from her that even when we're at a swim meet, swimming is a mental sport. I would say 80% mental, 20% training. And Sydney, when she's at a swim meet, she has to take her hearing aid out so that she can go into the water. So from what I've learned from her, especially at swim meets, is that you can still be competitive without hearing the cheering and everyone yelling at you and the official. So I think for me, what I've learned from her is that you're still capable of being competitive and winning, even with her not being able to hear, that she can mentally tell herself that she's going to do good. And as long as she sees our face, as long as she can see our faces, she knows that we're there for her.
Sydney's got such a great heart, and she's so willing to open that heart and just share her passion and share her enthusiasm about swimming, and I think she really brings that to the team. I think that she's an individual that is grounded in God.
I guess people think that it's different that I can't hear, but I don't consider myself different, and when I talk to people, they're like, "You're deaf?" I didn't know that, because I'd like to say that I'm normal and that I can fit in. And I think that's really interesting, because I don't think any disability that anybody has, whether it's if they have a learning disability or if they're blind or anything, I don't think that should set them apart from anybody.